Let me tell you, I was so embarrassed today. I went to the Lambo dealership fully intending to buy myself a 2020 Lamborghini Huracan. So I show up, I tell them I want the orange one, obviously. And I told them I would like to pay with 2 BTC. They pulled up the exchange rate for BTC to USD and laughed me out of the building. I told them, don't you guys know it's the halving today? And they looked at me like I was crazy. I was told Bitcoin would be $100,000 after the halving, and hello, today is the halving. So what gives? Let's get it. What if I told you could buy one token and make daily passive income for multiple dApps and crypto platforms? And what if that token only had a 20,000 max supply ever? I bet you'd buy it. I know I did. Check out powermind.club and tell them BitBoy sent you. Welcome to BitBoyCrypto News Edition. Once per day, I'm going to break down the biggest news stories in the space for you so you don't have to. If you want to know where Bitcoin and altcoins are heading to, then please make sure to hit the subscribe button and join both my Telegram groups, the Bit Squad for regular crypto chat, and Bit Squad traders to discuss trading strategies. All right, guys, I had to do a news video today about the halving. It came and went without anything too crazy happening. Well, other than a drunk, belligerent rant from Chico Crypto, but of course, you could get that any day. Tomorrow, I'm going to have a special video where we look at the bullish case for Bitcoin right now. There is a pretty big one to be made, but historically, we get a huge drop after the halving. However, we saw very little price action today, or at least much less than expected. In fact, as of the recording of this video, Bitcoin is literally 0.01% down. That tells the story. Today, we are going to be looking at the super short-term price movement of Bitcoin. We will also take a look at the train wreck of a live stream today for the halving that I was a part of. And last but not least, we're going to be taking a look at a secret message that was included in the last block that was mined of the third Bitcoin cycle. And it's pretty cool, so you're going to want to stick around. Okay, so some kind of interesting stuff to show you here. So looking at Bitcoin dominance, it stayed relatively the same today. It didn't dump or it didn't pump in terms of the Bitcoin dominance. In the market cap, 238 billion, about the same. As we looked at earlier already, Bitcoin coming in at 0.01% down, right at 8,700. So not that big of a deal. When we look at the biggest winners of the day, we got some coins we like Unibright, Cardano, all doing well. And then we also have Redcoin, which I told you guys to watch out for last week because we're looking at projects that have the low number of Satoshis that could possibly pump due to people trying to get liquidity. So heading on over to the chart here, you'll actually see that we are in a buy trend. Now, we're in the sell zone in this red shaded area with our FOMO trender, which means we don't want to be executing leverage trades right now. And by the way, leverage trading is not the devil, as some people would have you make it out to be. There's a reason why you don't hear anyone in the world of Forex or in the world of regular financial markets talking about leverage trading being the devil or being some super terrible thing. It's just a narrative that people like to talk about, in crypto. If you do it responsibly, like we teach you in our trading group, to use stop losses, be responsible, don't use 100x leverage and things like that, it can be a very valuable tool to add to your arsenal. So if you want to do that responsible leverage trading, you can do that with the link on the screen, buybit.bitboy.live. But here we are looking at the chart, and you see that we are in a buy trend. And so you're probably thinking, wait, I thought we were supposed to get a huge dip after the halving. Well, that's not exactly the way that it happens. When we come back here and we look at July 9th, this here is the actual day when Bitcoin halved the last time. And when you look at this chart, and I do have my indicator on, obviously we're not trading 4 years ago right now, but when you look here, you see that it was in a sell zone on the daily chart there, but it took a while for that to really bear out. So there was a lot of sideways action and not really that much price movement on the day of the halving. It dropped from $662 to $633. But over the next several days, it would drop a lot more. After going sideways up a little bit, it would drop all the way from about $600 down to $460. So, just because we don't get a lot of price action today does not mean that there's not going to be a huge dump at some point. But like I said, tomorrow I'm going to be doing a video on the bullish case for when we might not have a dump. But some of the top crypto traders are saying, some pretty crazy stuff. We have this guy, Dave the Wave, who is a good follow on Twitter I really like. He said, if the fractals continue to hold, time to start thinking about consolidation levels. 50% consolidation in real terms will put BTC in the 6K range. All good for going forward. So what he's saying is we could possibly see a drop to 6K. And if you go back and you look at this chart here from 2016, what you'll see is the drop from the date of the halving down to the wick down here at about $470 is pretty comparable to what we would experience if we drop down to the 5 or 6K level. I don't think we'll drop to the 5K level. Definitely do believe 6K is in play. We could wick down to the 5K level. That would not surprise me. But there are some other, people on Twitter that are a little more bullish, such as Satoshi Flipper, who is kind of a perma bull. He says he's still betting on the upper trend line resistance to get broken and the price go up. Then we also have Galaxy here talking about, look what happened the last time we had 7 consecutive green weekly candles. We had a doji candle followed by a 160% increase. By the looks of it, we are in for a ride. So you do have to, when you're following people on Twitter, you do have to remember that some people are kind of perma bulls, some are perma bears, some kind of play it in the middle. A guy like Dave the Wave is a guy who I really like. He kind of plays it down the middle. So you can't read a tweet and then go all in based on that. So make sure you guys are being smart. And if you guys know, I am mega bullish on IOST. This is a project near and dear to my heart that I really love. I did want to talk to you guys about this AMA that they are having. It is going to be on, I think, in a few days here. Where does it say the date? May 13th. So in 2 days, they're going to have a multiple language serial AMA with Alina Yao. She is the head. I said head, and like it popped up giant on the screen. Kind of funny. She's the head of OKX Pool, which OKX is an exchange that we like here on the channel. They're going to be giving away $400 worth of IOST and have a huge giveaway surprise waiting for you. And no, it is not me on a platter. But if you want to know more about the staking economy and how you can use projects to make passive income, you guys are definitely going to want to make sure to check out this AMA. You guys can follow iOS Token on Twitter and get more details. So definitely looking forward to that. Another deal that's going on right now is BTC is getting sold for 50% off for the next 2 days. So make sure you guys head on over to crypto.com for the syndicate. They have a halving special May 12th and 13th. Only they're going to be giving away $1 million, or not giving away. They're going to be selling $1 million worth of BTC for 50% off. So make sure you guys head over there. If you're interested in the MCO card, you can sign up for that as well with a link on the screen. So today I was part of a live stream on CoinTelegraph for the halving. And in the middle of it, we got the stream disconnected. Now, there's a lot of reasons why that possibly could be, but it was kind of funny that here on CoinTelegraph, a really big channel, really reputable name in the space, they actually experienced something that they've been writing about for a while, which is YouTube censorship. Now, the live stream, for the most part, was really, really great, but the first few minutes were absolutely insane as Chico Crypto showed up there, the most hated person in crypto YouTube for sure, at least by other creators. We all hate him because he kind of sucks as a person, but he showed up and he showed his true colors by cussing me out and telling me I'm fat, yet I could lose a few pounds, but unlike Chico, I don't have to go to rehab to deal with my problem, so he might want to look at that. I actually went to rehab when I was much, much, much younger, so Chico, I can help you out if you ever want to get off drugs or, don't want to make those belligerent drunk rants that you make on live TV and make yourself look like an idiot. Just know I'm here for you. So yeah, that happened today. I thought it was pretty interesting. The last story of the day is that the final Bitcoin halving block had a secret message. The Bitcoin halving just happened, but inside the penultimate halving block is an homage to the very creation of Bitcoin itself. Here's what it says. This is one of our favorite writers here, Tim Copeland. We love Decrypt. It is a good website. You guys make sure you check it out. He has a lot of cool articles. But here is what it said. It said, New York Times, April 9th, 2020, with $2.3 trillion injection, Fed's plan far exceeds 2008 rescue. Now, to put this into context, basically when a miner mines a block, they have to send the rewards to themselves, and they can put text inside of that transaction. Now, this is not random that the person who mined the last block of this halving cycle or of the last Bitcoin cycle included this. If you go back to the first block, the Genesis block, Satoshi included this. The Times, January 3rd, 2009, Chancellor on brink of second bailout for banks. So this was going on right in the midst of the 2008 financial crisis as it was heading into 2009, which we know that is why or how Bitcoin was created. It was birthed out of that financial crisis. So, it's pretty cool that at the end of this cycle that this got included, because here we are, 11 years after the last financial crisis, dealing with the same thing. So the Genesis block all the way through, it took 3 full Bitcoin cycles to get to a point where we have another financial crisis. And just pretty interesting, the timing of all this, was cool. So make sure you guys check out my video tomorrow on the bullish case for Bitcoin after that halving. I think you guys are definitely going to want to check that out. But now it's your turn. I want to know, what is the next big thing in crypto that you are looking forward to? We waited so long for the halving, but where are you shifting your focus to now? Drop your comments down below and let me know. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please smash the like button and hit subscribe to become a member of the fastest growing community in crypto, the Bit Squad. Thanks for watching. Have a blessed day. BitBoy out.